Knicks Pacers. Who do you got in that? I think the Pacers are the better balanced team.
Mm-hmm.
I know Knicks have home court, so that gives them an advantage. So it's a toss-up. And I think the Knicks are favored minus 145 to win that series.
To win the series, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I think you're right. There's a lot of balance in this series. Here's the thing. It's a clash of styles, right? Because the Knicks really, play their starting five, over 37 minutes a game. And the Pacers have guys who can come off the bench like McConnell, and those guys, they can come off the bench and have an impact. So they have a very balanced team. They have a very deep team. But I think, like, of the starting fives, I think the Knicks starting five is better, and they play them a long amount of time. And so if those guys are healthy, I like the Knicks. I also think, like, having the Knicks in the finals is better for the game.
Agreed.
Like, if you have two small market teams, in the finals, like, I think ratings will go down. I think, you know what I mean? Like, you will miss out on the energy of the city of Gotham City, you know what I mean? SMD and all the things that they're bringing to the table right now. And so, like, I picked the Knicks in that series, though it's tough for me to kind of put my finger on it, but I like the Knicks.
So the question is, does the NBA advance the Knicks?
I don't think so. They don't have that authority. Like, the NBA doesn't have the authority to say, hey, we're going to pick the Knicks. I truly don't believe that. Now, if the officials get together and say, hey, we're going to call it a little bit differently, but ultimately the game is played on the floor, right? It's about getting stops and making baskets, right? And playing harder and more together and clicking at the right time. And then you got to have some luck with injuries.
Right.
But I just think it'll be better for the game. You don't want to have two small market teams in the finals,
right?
Because the ratings will be a lot lower
on the floor. Yeah,
I think if Indiana steals one of two and steals back home court, the Knicks are in trouble. I think the Knicks have to get out to a 2-0 lead in this series. That's my feelings on this series. I really believe that and that's why the line on this game, the line on this first game says so much to me that they're only a 3.5, 4 point favorite. I don't know what it was this morning.
4.5.
4.5. I think that's a real telling sign, man, about, like, this is going to be like a rock fight.
Yeah, and the Knicks are coming off that emotional series when they got over the hump. They beat the Celtics, so you're riding that high. The Pacers been sitting at home.
Yeah.
Resting up.
Yeah. After they eliminated the one seed quick.
So how hard, KD, you've been there. How hard is it to get back up for a series after being through such an emotional one and getting over a hump beating a team?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit difficult, right? Like, sometimes, like, that rest in between can allow you to recover, but you can get a little bit rusty. So I just look at, like, Cleveland beating the Heat in 4, right? And then coming out in Indiana still in that first game in Cleveland. I look at Oklahoma City, kind of running through that first round, and then Denver stealing. What the Knicks have proven is that they can win on the road, number one. Number two, they beat the Pacers last year in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken. Right, so there's still some mind control there, but it's a catch-22, man. Like, sometimes that rust, you know what I mean? Like, you miss out on conditioning, you miss out on that rhythm, and it might take you a while to get back into it. I think the Knicks are clicking on all cylinders right now.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be like a heavyweight, old school 90s type battle.
Oh yeah, this is an Indiana, New York 2.0 remix from those.
Agreed.
Man, I'm excited to see.
Yeah, from those.
Yep.
Miller versus Starks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? The Davis boys
man.
versus Mason and Oakley them.
Yeah,
like,
no
it's
doubt.
about to be a dog
I
fight.
see this same thing, man.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be fun.
The only problem is the Knicks have Cat. But anyways, we keep moving.
Cat playing good basketball, man. Cat getting a lot, man. What? Man, we so hard on Cat. Why we being so hard on Cat, man? Cat put in work this year. He went to the Wildcats in college, and he's the big Cat.
It's just some questionable.
Man, what's questionable is that Jordan Woods is on his arm.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? And it's not about his, like, movements. It's about, like, his functionality. That boy,
she's not with him for his disposition.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm just listen, man. I'm a fan of Instagram. I see stuff.
I know. I be seeing that shit too, man. Damn.
Anyways,